said, I say ain't nothing but my grind on my mind. See, we started with nothing, then we climbed, then we climbed, and we gonna keep ducking till we finally shine. Indeed, I keep them ducking, baby, time after time. I said, I say ain't nothing but my grind on my mind. See, we started with nothing, then we climbed, and we gonna keep ducking till we finally shine. Indeed, I keep them ducking, baby, time after time. I said it's getting hotter out that flame I came. They try to stop me, straight up block me through that pain. I've gained a newer way, pursue my rays. Look, I don't cry no more. I just load up my mind and let my grind go show. Cause I'm locked in every single day. I be locked in, focused all the way, man. I'm locked in from the time I wake. I be locked in. I don't need no break. Okay. Let's play. Okay. Let's play. Sorry, ain't no conforming. They'll know when I come for them. They don't know what I'm forming. They get low while I'm soaring. Ain't nothing about abnormal. No, he abnormal. Bad for you, ask for who doubts I shout. I'm asked for you. No debate, I flow grade 8. Luckily, they with me now. Sit back, watch a procreate. I spit raps that'll go through hate. Stay focused on your biz and don't you ever focus. Stay focused on your biz and don't you ever focus. I'm locked in every single day. I be locked in.
Mic check.
Focused all the way, man. I'm locked with
What up, everybody? Welcome back to the Sip to Tally podcast, and we have our post-game call-in show for Week 8. The Baltimore Ravens had a loss to the lowly Cleveland Browns, which brings the Ravens record to 5-3. The Cleveland Browns record to 2-6, which is certified nuts. But it's wild, man. It's wild for us to be in this predicament, to see what is going on. Let me see why my chat not working. Let me make sure I'm on the right thing. What up? Copy. Make sure I got the right thing going. Then we'll get started. We got some callers. The number is in the description. We'll get to the callers in just a second. Come on. Copy. Paste. Close. Well, maybe to kick in, maybe to won't. Maybe to kick in, maybe we don't need to score up there no more because we done with that. But I was trying to get my chat up.
Donations.
The Butterfinger Brigade, the Margarine Hands Mafia, the Frail Phalanges Fellowship, the Anti-Catch Cluster. The WRs and the defense should feel embarrassed talking about the sun as the reason for why their hands don't work. Pathetic display.
Donovan dropped 3, he says, and if you couldn't hear, he says the Butterfinger Brigade, the Margarine Hands Mafia, the Frail Phalanges Fellowship, the Anti-Catch Cluster. The wide receivers and the defense should feel embarrassed talking about the sun as the reason why their hands don't work. Pathetic display. I agree, Donovan. That was horrible. I'm not sure what they were thinking, but it was atrocious. It was very atrocious. Oh, okay, so that's where it's at. Hold on, let me try this. I don't know what they had going on or what they were thinking or whatever, but it was bad. Bad. I'm just trying to get my stuff working before we get started. That's all. I'm gonna give you your time. Give me 1 second. So, copy. Oh, that's paste. No, I can't. Just let me close them. I should have closed the stream from the game. That's what I didn't. I messed up and I didn't close the stream from the game. That's why I screwed up at. I should have closed it from the game and I didn't. I got a few calls coming. We coming in just a second. Alright. If it work, it work. If it don't, it don't. It is what it is. Because I have to fix it on the back end. Alright. But the code is started flipping in the thing. So here we go. Let's get to our calls. Oh, there we go. Now I want to pop up and act right, but it's acting crazy. Now I want to pop up and act right. So let me fix that because we can't do that. We are not doing that. Copy. There we go. Now we clear. One more thing. I think we ready. Let me try this. Yep, now we good. Now we in there. We good. Hey, problem solving at its finest. People. Problem solving at its finest. So that's the number right there. The phone lines are going to close at 6:15. 6:15. Did I put that in there? Phone lines are going to close at 6:15. I got a few on the line already, but let me put this in there so we can adjust it. Got another one just chimed in. Alright, so now put myself out the way and let's get to it. Again, callers get 250 points. Now this is what we're gonna do different. Their timer's going to go off. At 4 minutes. That's your warning. To kind of wrap it up. The timer's gonna go off at 4 minutes. That's your warning to kind of wrap it up. And then I'm gonna find a pause in your breath to cut you off at the 5. So don't be mad at me if I cut you off. But the warning is at 4 minutes, and I'm gonna try to find a pause in your breath to cut you off after 5 minutes. All right. Let's get started. Let's get this thing fired up. First caller.
You locked in. Keep staying locked in. And
What up? Hold on, Q. I'm gonna let you get your. Hold on. I know for a fact my goddamn best friend just not subscribing. I know for a goddamn fact that he ain't just subscribing. I know something ain't right. I did not just see that pop up there. We gonna, when this over with, we gotta talk. We gotta talk when it's over with. It be CB on your people. What up, team?
What up, team? It's like what they say in the black church. It may not come when you want it, but you're always on time.
Ain't it?
Ain't that what they say?
That's what they say.
That's what they say. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good, man. It's a terrible day all the way around, dude. We bring out the cream. At least we didn't wear the cream sickles against y'all to get embarrassed on national TV. My team lost, and then y'all lost. I kind of saw this loss coming, man. Short week, and then also, bro, really and truly, this shows that y'all just might not be ready for the playoffs. You need a number one receiver.
Mm-hmm.
Because even though is you see when you go up against a great team, the only player that really shows up that shows that and I'm not saying that the Browns are a great team, but they are a really good defense. And I don't know if you watch them. I watch every game because I'm a football head. They play well on defense every game with the exception of the Cowboys game.
Mm-hmm.
Last week against the Bengals, they gave up 2 touchdowns, and they gave up one. Then they gave up a kickoff return for a touchdown. And so they basically played a series of one-score games. You know what I'm saying? But it's a frustrating loss. But you need a number one receiver because when you got guys like Denzel Ward, Newsome, and Emerson on the outside, they're going to dare you. You have to beat our guys.
Mm-hmm.
If Jamar Chase and T. Higgins couldn't beat those guys regularly, and that's why the Browns are up on the Bengals every year. Your guys ain't good enough to beat those guys either.
Yeah.
You know
CD beat them. That's why they look bad that game because CD beat them.
Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? So it's one of those things to where when it comes down to it, when it comes player for player, scheme does not matter. It's your guy has to beat my guy. You saw even on that last drive with Winston, he should have thrown 2 interceptions on that drive. What did they do? They went after Jalen Armour Davis on the outside and kept going after him. You know what I'm saying? And so, and even saying all of that, if y'all safeties catch interceptions, y'all win the game. Watch, mark my words. Jameson's gonna throw 3 interceptions next week. That's what he does. I watched him. He's good. He's feast or famine. He's not a bad. He's a starting NFL quarterback, but you can't trust him because he's not afraid to make any throw. But the problem is he's not afraid to make
exactly. Exactly. And this is coming from a guy that witnessed the 33 touchdowns and the 30 interception season.
I'm trying to tell you, and even after all of that, he said, I was balling. Yeah, you threw 30 interceptions, and the next year, what happens? We get Tom Brady, and then but see the thing about it is, and I don't just want to understand about Ravens fans talking about, we got enough on offense. The year we got Tom Brady, we brought in Antonio Brown and Rob Gronkowski, and we brought in LaShawn McCoy. We kept adding to it. You add to your strength.
Yep.
This year, you don't need anybody on defense, dude. You don't need another edge rusher. You don't need another corner. You don't need another DB. You need somebody on offense that, okay, with 14 seconds left, I can throw it. I can from the 20-yard line. Lamar has a guy to throw the ball to, and he can go make a play for him. Mm-hmm. You saw even on that play, Lamar put it in a position to where Zay Flowers couldn't make a play. What happened? He runs it. He's so little. He runs into the DB.
Yep.
He hits the ground. You know what I'm saying? He threw the ball in open space, tried to give his guy a chance to make a play. He couldn't make a play. You don't have a playmaker other than outside of Lamar Jackson. Maybe likely close enough to the red zone, but you're too far out for him to be effective.
Yeah, I thought that last ball should have went to Likely regardless of how many people was around him because he's the only guy you got that can go up and get the ball.
That's true, but the issue is the offensive line couldn't hold up. Lamar had to break contain the last 2 plays to try to give a chance to make a play. You know what I'm saying? And so it's just one of those things, man. The team outside of 8 is not a contending team. Even I think the front office saw that, but Lamar is on a mission. He's so good enough that y'all gonna win 12 games this year. But the issue, what it boils down to, is if you don't have a guy that can make a play when the play needs to be made, whenever the scheme don't get your guy open. So you saw Gabe Bateman to make a play. You got to make that play.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? There's no the sun. That's not an excuse. Keep your feet, because the sun didn't make you fall down. You fell down first. You know what I'm saying? You were so wide open.
Mm-hmm.
The score was tight, and you got tight. Like, no, they did good on the last drive to help get the ball down there, but you need a number one receiver that can even in tight coverage can make contested catches. Who on this team other than Isaiah Likely, even Mark Andrews, can you count on to be able to make a contested catch?
He the only one.
Everything that's going on.
He the only one.
Aguilar is close, but he's too inconsistent to be able to do that. And you notice whenever it's tight coverage, the only person he throws to in tight coverage is who? It's either Mark Andrews. It's not even Isaiah Likely. It's Mark Andrews and Aguilar.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't. The same thing happened in the AFC Championship game, man. So, but I wouldn't feel too bad about this game. It was a short week on the road against a division opponent in Ohio who does play your team pretty well. You know what I'm saying? So
styles make fights, and they got a style that made a decent fight.
And you got another one coming in with the Broncos next week.
Yep.
With Surtain and those guys on the outside, and I know how big going on. Like, if you're not careful, you end up going into that Bengals game 5-4.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You got to win next week, and then the Bengals season is over. They lost today. You know what I'm saying? And so, but what it may boil, that's the last thing I'm going to say on the go. What it may boil down to, and it may be good for Ravens that they're playing games like this, is that you may end up not winning the division because now Pittsburgh has rust. They're not going to lose all the division games. Pittsburgh wins their division games. So you may end up with a wild card, but I trust you guys better on the road than playing home playoff games.
It's crazy. It's crazy you say that. It's crazy you say that, but it's true.
Say about Harbaugh gets your team ready when they down. And I think that's the role Lamar may not end up winning MVP if y'all don't win the division, which doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
But he's got a different mindset, bro. Y'all been in every game. In the playoffs, I trust him, you know what I'm saying, to make a drive. But he needs a playmaker. But I know I done went over. Let the Ravens fan get it off, man. It was a bad day for me. Go in here, play with my son. And my bad about yesterday.
No, it's all good. I was hanging around, and then when you hit me up after 6, I was like, hey, it's gonna be tight because ain't no way you can get in that stadium and maybe have a little downtime. You probably walked in right at kickoff.
Yeah, man. No, it was crazy because little man wasn't cooperating. So
Okay.
I was hoping to leave Jacksonville like 12 or 1, and then get
Mm-hmm.
early and be able to catch up for a little bit before the game. Man, we didn't leave Jacksonville till after 3.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
that was tough.
We weren't even in Tallahassee like that. We went right to her dorm room, right to the stadium, and then we left literally right after the game. Never again though. Without
Gotcha.
I ain't gonna hold you, man.
I appreciate it. No problem. Hey, the Brewers get special privileges. Sorry. Everybody else. Hey, when that timer go off, wrap it up. Jay Green, what's good, my boy?
What's good, man? What's going on?
I don't know. Get it off your chest, big dog.
Man, you know what? I was very upset during the game, but now it makes sense. The Browns always give us trouble, but like lunch break hot take, and the other brothers, man. Shout out to Yolanda B, and Endo, and the Road Podcast, all of the Raven content makers. But yeah, the play calling was horrible. Todd Michael was trying to be too cute. Man, you got a Hall of Famer back there, running back. Use him.
Mm-hmm.
Use him up that play with the tight end under center. Man, just run the freaking ball. They stop it. It's football. Use what you're strong in. Okay. Secondary. Another point. Secondary did not play well at all. Eddie Jackson. They can leave him in Cleveland for real. Like he need to go home somewhere. I know he was a Pro Bowler with Chicago, but he's not playing to that level. And a lot of people blame Zach Orr. Maybe it is him. I don't know. But he was getting beat bad. And this is not the first time this has happened. The secondary is just not getting it done, man. Even with Brandon Stevens, man, he gives up too many third downs when we need it. And I like Brandon, but I'm proud of him where he came from. But yeah, we need something a little bit more. 5 interceptions on defense dropped.
Right.
Come on, man. Coach, me and you, we athletes, man. I know, me and you both would have had caught one of them up.
Tell him again. What are we, Jared? We what?
Athletes.
Athletes, baby.
Yes, sir. And then the offense dropping passes, man. You got to bail your quarterback out, and that's why I was saying on Lunch Break Hot Take show. With this game, with this type of secondary, with the Browns have, they trash. They got one of the best secondary in the league. I felt like a wide receiver like Tyler Wallace to the ball. Not saying he's a world beater or whatever, but he gets yacked. And you don't bring Tyler Wallace down with one tackle. You got to kind of game tackle him. I felt like he could have, if you would have drawn some plays for him, he would have ate. And it also goes to us getting a wide receiver in the free agency or trading for one, a big-time wide receiver for Lamar, man, which everybody has mentioned. Pass rush didn't get there. Man, yeah, we just need to, we need to make some changes, man. If we don't make the changes before the deadline, man, John Harbaugh, EDC, both of them need to go. Period.
Yeah,
Because
they gonna stand pat. We like our guys.
Well, you can like your guys and go on somewhere because it's not cutting it, man. And I just feel bad for Lamar because he's balling. Even he made some bad, he missed a touchdown, wide open touchdown to Zay today, and he threw into traffic a lot, almost got an interception. But with me saying all that, he didn't play bad. And going back to why John Harbaugh, EDC, need to get out of here. Quiet as it kept. Number 77 will get his tail beat today. It's just Lamar.
It was a matter of time, Jared. It's just a matter of time before he showed up.
Yeah, man. But that's all I have, man. We just need to. I hope this. I'm glad this happened in a way because now all eyes are on John Harbaugh in the front office. Now, but before I leave, y'all catch me every Sunday on the Southern Baller Show, my channel, Jared 11 Green. I didn't have a show today because of my personal obligations, but usually every 3:30 Sunday I have a show. I moved the show to Friday around 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, and I'm have brothers like Coach 67 Sports TV. He's a Southern HBCU alum, so me and him, and brother JB and other brothers, just sit and chop it up about football. So y'all come support. But Coach, thank you for having me on your platform. You have a blessed day.
No problem. And mostly what Jared and them talk about, and correct me if I'm wrong, Jared, most of what y'all talk about sports in general, but mostly HBCU sports, correct?
Yes, sir. We talk about all of it, but we got to give our HBCU teams love. Yes, sir.
Most definitely. Appreciate you, Jared. Catch you on the flip side.
Yes, sir.
And see, that's how you do it. You get your 4-minute cue, then you start to land your plane. Appreciate you, Jared, for being professional in that order. You get your 4-minute cue, and you start to land your plane. Next up, my Texas Raven. I got my Texas Raven on the phone, and I know you're going to spit some high fire for me. What up, P?
What's going on, Coach, man? I'm going to get right into it, man. Straight bullcrap, man. The Ravens brass is still disrespecting, and the only reason I'm not going to say this is because my son is standing here right now, the F out of Lamar, man. By not doing what they need to do. This man is playing beyond out of his mind this season, and they still are refusing to do the things to make it easier for him. You see he playing out his mind. Oh, we're not going to fix the secondary. We're not going to fix the defense. We're not going to shore things up. This is what's going to happen every time we come up against a team that got a halfway decent defense. This is what's going to happen. Lamar cannot always be Superman and put this team on his back. Oh, we went and got him Derrick Henry. Okay, and like everybody else has been saying, and I know we've been winning, but I still been saying we still need a number one wide receiver for stuff like this, for games like this, for the playoffs. They're going to need that guy. And don't get me wrong, I love Zay. Zay's the man. He's doing his thing. But he can't be a legit, true, what we need, number one wide receiver. And somebody, I don't know who put it in the chat. I don't know if it was this chat or the chat from the live stream. But somebody said everybody left their hands in Tampa last week. And they ain't never lied, man. You got the offense dropping passes. You got the defense dropping interceptions. I'm watching the broadcast. The broadcast is like, man, look at the Ravens secondary. Everybody got their hands up in the air. Nobody, ball snap, touchdown.
Right. Yep. and they try to tell us we didn't have they try to say we didn't have communication issues in the post game. Yes, the freak we did.
Yes, you do. You know what I really think, Coach? And I meant to say this to you the last live stream. I think John Harbaugh got into Zoe's ear too much and they changed too much of this defense. If this defense is the same defense that Mike McDonald left there, I know you want to change the wording a little bit, blah, 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 blah. But dudes shouldn't be looking around at each other like, what's the call? What am I supposed to do? Who am I supposed to cover?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, come on, bruh. You shouldn't have changed the defense. You should have left it like it was. Just let him play the calls, man. They are disrespecting the hell out of our QB. And this is crazy, man. He just going to have a unacceptable.
Right.
Thanks, Coach. I'm going to get off the phone and keep listening, man. Appreciate you. Love you. Thanks for everything you're doing. Appreciate
All
you.
right. Appreciate you, big dog. I got you for your points, too.
Appreciate you.
All right. That's my man Pete, my Texas Raven. Now, y'all get ready. This not rave yet, but it's some real energy about to come through the airwaves. Some real energy about to come through these airwaves. In fact, let me go ahead and write his name down so I can pay attention when he talking. Give me 1 second. Some high energy about to come through these airwaves now. My guy, you hot? What's good?
Man, I can't call it, bro. I'm going to try to be as positive as I can, but like you said with the intro, man, I got to bring the energy. I wouldn't be me if I didn't. So I'm going to start at the top, man. Lamar played excellent today. I think we did as much as we could to diminish his efforts and his effectiveness today. The O-line played piss poor. If you watch the game, I don't know how many sacks we gave up, but I counted 3 times as many pressures and times he had to get flushed out and make a play on his own merit and talent and superhero efforts. I'm sick of that. We should be able to protect our quarterback, and if we can't protect him, make play calling effective to where we move in the pocket and move in his launch pad, and he ain't got to escape. It's designed for him to roll out or sprint out, fake a pitch, and roll out the outway naked. We ask too much of our quarterback, and in the media they're gonna say, "Well, he's a Pro Bowl or MVP, 2-time MVP. We shouldn't have to ask less of him." But bruh, who has to go out there and play 1-on-11 every week? It's totally unfair to Lamar, man. We didn't run the ball enough today. We ran it well at times. There were times Henry got blew up today. You got to understand, man. Playing a divisional opponent. This team has more film and more take on you than anyone else in the league. This is why Lamar is 23-1 against the NFC, because the Cleveland Browns see him 2, sometimes 3 times a year if we see him in the playoffs, or the Bengals or the Steelers. We don't play the Giants or the 49ers 2 times a season, so therefore they're not prepared. The Browns came into this game and looked prepared. Who does that fall on when your team don't look prepared?
Coaching.
The head coach. Now, what Harbaugh didn't do today, he didn't piss down his leg with his timeouts and challenges, although there was a point in this game where he should have challenged the call. What was that, the likely catch? It was something that Harbaugh should have challenged, but he didn't throw it. But I'll take that over challenging it when you shouldn't throw it any day. So I'm honestly not going to harp on Harbaugh too much. Today, I think the players lost this game. All the drop passes on offense, all the dropped interceptions on defense. I've never been one to harp on Kyle Hamilton because he usually balls out, but that game-stealing drop pick, man, that hurt me. That was a shot to the heart, man.
And the funny thing about that is I feel like he played pretty darn good, but dropping that pick kind of negates all the good that he did in that game.
He was all over the field, Coach, in the run game and support, and like he was everywhere. But, you know, this defense, man, I don't think it's an or thing. I think it's a combination. I think it's a divvied up blame pie, and it starts with EDC. They hoard all these picks, but when it's time to go out and get a difference maker, they tuck their tail and hold stand like we got some kind of dream team in house already. But when this team loses, the defense don't get blamed. The defensive coordinator and head coach don't get blamed. It all goes at the feet of Lamar Jackson. I'm sick of it, bro. We didn't go out and get him a true number 1 wideout. Now, over the last few weeks, true enough, Bateman, Zay have stepped up and played above their expectations. But I knew a game like this was coming to where they played down to the level of competition. I knew it was coming. But it's just Tucker misses another field goal today. I don't know if it was the snap or the hold or just a lane.
That's a key indication. When Tuck miss, bad things happen.
Yeah. that's a true indicator of when we gonna lose a ball game. When Tucker ain't on, we probably gonna lose. I don't know, man, but as well as we look the last 5 weeks, today was a huge step back because it was a divisional loss, and all 3 of our losses have come in the AFC. We're really hurting ourselves with playoff seeding early in this season, man, by not taking advantage of the games we're supposed to win.
I agree.
Penalties.
I agree.
That's
Go ahead.
direct reflection on the coach. Like, we're far too penalized for the same things.
I think we number 1 in the league too.
Huh?
I think we number 1 in the league too. I think we number 1 in penalties.
Yeah, we definitely are. Especially after today. Shit, man. I mean, I don't know, Coach. It's just so frustrating because this team is right on the brink of being the best team in the league, and they can't get out their own way. That's the most frustrating part. We can't get out of our own way. No one is beating us. We should still be undefeated.
Mm-hmm.
We should still be undefeated, and being undefeated ain't the part that matters. It's how well we play for 4 quarters, and that's the thing. We haven't put together a 4-quarter ball game yet outside of Buffalo, but who was Buffalo? Buffalo ain't no juggernaut to me, so that game wasn't that impressive.
I agree.
I don't know, man. Between the penalties, Tucker and this cold streak he on, the defense just, I don't know what to say about the defense. It's half on Orr, it's half on the players. Roquan, I think, is being asked to take on too much to cover up for a rookie DC. That's why he's always out of place. I think he's trying to be the 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th man on defense, and it's taking him out of spots, and he's just missing the play here and there. You know, he's trying to direct traffic, control what he got to control, and he's trying to compensate for too many failures on the entire defense is what I think is going on with Roquan. But Monken got too cute today in a couple spots. That damn tight end quarterback sneak is the bane of my existence. I wish like hell they would scratch that damn play.
Yeah. Because it don't give you no options to do nothing else.
The direct snap, wildcat to Henry. Why would you take Lamar Jackson off the field and let the defense know exactly what you're running when the whole point of having Lamar and Henry is to diversify what's coming in defensive ways? Keep them off balance. Keep them in conflict. If you remember the opening drive of the game, we went jet sweep and all kind of things to horizontally stretch their defense. Why line up in a one-play coming formation to allow them to stop you on 4th and 1? I don't get Todd Monken's back and forth struggle with his own play call.
I'm gonna address that last comment right there, and I'm gonna have to get you off. But
yes,
it'd be different. It'd be different if we had some maulers up front in front of Derrick Henry to do that wildcat stuff. We have finesse guys. So why are we running the up the middle? We don't have maulers up front. We got finesse. We got zone guys. So Derrick Henry's presence in the wildcat, we can't use that because we don't have maulers up front.
Exactly. The whole point of the offensive line is to get guys going in misdirection. But when you line up heavy with Derrick Henry at the quarterback, they know a dive is coming. There's nothing that's going to keep them guessing there.
Yeah, I agree.
Now, if you line up with Ricard in the eye, okay, they can know a dive is coming, but you're not going to stop that.
Right. I agree.
You line Henry up with no lead block. You asking for a disaster. I don't know, man. I'm frustrated. If I can grow
we all are.
It'll all be great.
We all are. I appreciate you that damn dub, and I catch you throughout the week, man, and definitely next Sunday, definitely.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you. Much love.
Yep.
All right. Shout out to a few of our Ravens YouTubers popped in. I saw Rogue Pod popped in. Lunch break hot take. I don't know if that's B or Jose, but he said lunch break hot take sent me. Rogue Pod popped in. I think I just saw Nitro at the bottom that said flame the defense. Appreciate you, Nitro, for popping through. And let's dive into our next caller. Remember that first buzzer you hear that's just your warning to land the plane. That ain't the end of your call. That first buzzer you hear is the warning to land your plane, and just land your plane after that. All right. Gotcha.
Hey, Cole.
What's good now?
Hey man, I'm a big fan of your show, and I always tune in. This is my first time calling because I'm so. Can I cuss on in?
Yeah. What's your YouTube name first, so I can get you your points?
YouTube YouTube. I don't even know, man. I don't even have it.
Okay, don't worry about it. We'll get it. We'll get another time.
Okay, yeah, don't even worry about the points, man. But listen, hey, I'm so goddamn frustrated because when it is time for a quarterback sneak, not even a tight end sneak, every time I see that play, coach, I want to personally choke the shit out of the top. And I don't even mean to be that disrespectful, but it pisses me off. You're going to take the best player off the field, which is Lamar Jackson, and you don't have Derrick Henry in the eye with Patrick Ricard to get 1 yard. You asking to lose a game to the Browns, who got a good defense. And you keep giving them chances, they're going to beat you. A good team is going to beat you every single time. And I don't understand why, when we do play action, why is all of our receivers 20, 30 yards down the field? Where is our hot routes? Where is our quick game?
No intermediate.
No intermediate passes at all. Lamar got to hold the ball so long, and you're asking your tackles to hold Myles Garrett and the other boy on the other side. It's you asking for a bad play to happen. And I don't know when it comes defensively. This is not the Ravens defense I know. We look like, I'm from the DMV area. This looks like the Washington Redskins from back in the day. Like, we are not the Ravens defense at all. And, like, safety, Eddie Jackson, he can stay in Cleveland. We might as well ship him back to Chicago. I don't know what's going on there. And it's sad that Kyle Hamilton had a good day like he had today, but that pick, if that was Ed Reed or someone like, even Eric Weddle would have made that play.
Mm-hmm.
You got to make those plays, man. And when it comes to the quarterback position, we waste all these draft picks on getting certain players in the 4th round, 5th round, 6th round that either are injured or project, or they always hurt. Jalen Armour-Davis, Mr. Always Hurt. So when he comes back, he gets tore up. But all these draft picks, coach, why can't we be that team to go get a DeAndre Hopkins with a 4th or 5th round pick? What do we need that pick for, coach?
We don't, because we draft people like Pepe, who now plays for Seattle, or we draft people like what was the fullback that we drafted and didn't need.
Yeah.
And we draft these random folks that we don't need with these 5th and 6th, 7th round picks that could have gotten us a difference maker the year before that.
I just don't get it. And Derrick Henry don't get the ball enough at all, and we don't run to the outside. I feel like these coaches, like offensive coordinator Tom Monken, how much money you make, man, I could do your job, man. I feel like, and I play Madden. And I feel like if I run halfback stretch 3 times in a row with Derrick Henry, I'm gonna get a first down.
Like I charted all the Browns runs that they gave up for 10+ yards, and it's 29 of them. I think 20 of them are outside runs. Why the freak were we running inside? It was 29 runs of 10+ yards, and let me see. I count them to you right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of them were inside runs. So that means 22 runs were outside. Why are we running inside? You got a minute. Go ahead.
And then my last point, coach, is I don't know whether they need to have 2 helmets available to them, but if you're gonna wear a clear visor or no visor, and it's a point in the game where you know the sun's gonna be in your eyes, maybe they need to have a second helmet that have
no visor,
hopefully dark visor or something, because there's no excuse for Bateman to have the sun in his eyes and have that as an excuse. Like, we got all these are NFL players. Have a second helmet with a dark shield on or something.
Man, football's played during the day. Just rarely, except for high school, football's played during the day. So we ain't trying to hit them about the sun being in your eyes. You're a professional football player. That excuse for Pop Warner kids. Get out there with that.
Yeah, coach. Man, listen, I drank so much Jack Daniels today watching the game, coach. I I'm drunk right now, so I'm
Hey.
gonna go ahead and I appreciate you,
Mhm.
and I'll call back another time. Bro.
Hey, great call, man. I appreciate you too. Hey, and I'm gonna get back on my tee when we finish. Hey, great call. Got my man Chiefs in. Let me reset the clock for me for Chiefs. All right. Got my man Chiefs. You good?
Hello.
Yeah.
I'm always good, big homie. I'm always good. I'm gonna shoot you a question right off the gate, because this is perplexing me for probably the last 2 or 3 weeks. What would you make of the defense and how they take a step back and with communication? I mean, I would think that after a year of good communication, that we wouldn't be looking like we don't know what the play is when we got the same green dot, we got the same safeties almost, Kyle Hamilton and Marcus Williams. What would you explain the communication error would be?
All right. So I'm gonna cook on this one. All right. So first I'm gonna start with the defensive ends. The defensive ends are trash. They started off great. Calvin Noy, all them guys started off great. They was getting pressure. They was beating one-on-ones. Now they're still getting one-on-ones and are not winning. They're not winning. The defensive tackles are good. Travis, Matabike, and even throw in, some other guys, but Travis is hurt, so it's just Matabike by himself. When Travis and Matabike are healthy, they're good. The defensive ends are not good. I think Rowe makes a lot of tackles, but I don't think he makes a lot of impactful plays. Trenton is still learning, so I give Trenton a little pass. The secondary has no freaking clue what's going on. The safeties, when they're not in position, or when they're in position, the corner's getting beat one-on-one. When the corner's locking down one-on-one, the safeties can't help, cover tight ends. So the total defense is just utter three-letter word that start with an A. Just and start with Zach Orr. I try not to talk bad about coaches, but because being in the profession, I'm starting to think he in over his head. Like some people said, I saw it in a bunch of different chats. It seems like he is in over his head, and he brought in DMPs to help him. He must not be listening, or DMPs is three-letter word start with an A too.
I think he's being handcuffed. Coach. Because on offense, we got two different playbooks. I've said this before on here. It's been a long time, but I feel like Harbaugh he draws up the playbooks, but he has the coordinators call the plays for him. And I feel like that's not Zach. Whatever Zach Orr is running, those people out there, they not playing like how he was. He was blitzing middle linebackers when he was playing. I feel like he handcuffed, and that playbook isn't his. How do you get the best out of your players? Your best players in crisis mode? Like, how do you put them in the best position?
First of all, you got to figure out what they're good at, and you got to figure out let's say you got a rotation of about 20 players. You got to figure out what all 20 of them are good at, and then put them in situations where they can do what they're good at. That's what you got to do. And because you're in the NFL, you're not recruiting guys, and you can go and get guys when guys ain't doing what you need them to do. When they ain't doing nothing that can help your team, try somebody else out. Why Sanusi and Bo Brady ain't had a chance yet? You got them out there for a reason.
Right.
You finally bench Marcus, and then Eddie played like crap. Why the two young bucks ain't out there? Because they can get some defensive reps and still play special teams. And then if they play defense, take the starters and put them on special teams. And if you need somebody to play special teams, put Marcus Williams on special teams and Eddie Jackson.
Man, I agree 100% with what you're saying. I got one offensive question and one more defensive question. I remember Bill Belichick saying something about man-to-man. I'll be real quick. And he was saying that he would put his best receiver on their second best. Mm-hmm. He would put the second best receiver on
the conference has been locked.
The slot would be Wiggins for us. Why haven't they switched to that?
I'm not sure.
Play man-to-man?
But I heard that about Dion a long time ago too. Say they would put Dion on the second best receiver for 3 quarters, and then like kind of have a bracket coverage versus we got one more. Okay, that ain't it. And have a bracket coverage on the number 1 guy for the first 3 quarters, and then the 4th quarter they be like, look, hey, you rested the whole time. You got to get your paycheck. And so I don't know why we don't do that, but we don't have we was down the 2 best corners. I used to think Brandon Stevens was our best corner. You won't hear me say that crap no more. You won't. Right. All those receivers for that's a safety. All them receivers for Cleveland was cooking Brandon Stevens. Every last one of them. Whichever one you tried it out there was cooking Brandon Stevens. They wasn't to a point where they really wasn't even going after Jalen Davis. But go ahead with your second one.
Well, thank you for taking my call, Coach. I just want to say one more thing. I strongly disagree with that Tampa Bay fan on the first call. Mm-hmm. I think our main problem is coaching and calling plays. This offense by committee, that's what I'm going to call it. We got 3 tight ends playing. We got running backs with, their confidence, the cohesion, the momentum. When you give them one rush, when you give them 1 carry in the first quarter and then another carry in the second and then 3 carries in the third, like, man, we don't have the right momentum. Our wide receiver with drops, we got too many wide receivers out there. Let's just run Zay. We should have our 2 tight ends in there, and Bateman and the fullback, they should alternate. And we need to have Henry in there. But we were running tackles by committee. It's just too much politics.
Too much subbing.
We need to have our main guys and put them in the best position. Thank you for taking my call, and let's go Ravens.
I appreciate it. Most definitely. Appreciate it. And I agree with them. We need to find, and you gotta rotate some because people get tired. But we need to find our best 14 or 15 people and run with them. Maybe even 13 people. Because I know you know our starters. We have 12 starters because you likely and Mark are starters, both of them. Find your best 12 or 13, maybe 14, and run with them. If Tylen Wallace don't play, so be it. Because what it is when you were running them guys, like I remember on the live stream, and those of you that was in the live stream with me, before the play started, I saw Nelson Aguilar, Tylen Wallace, and Charlie Kolar out there. I said, oh, this a run. If my butt sitting here in this chair that ain't watched like film all week on them could know that, what you think Cleveland know? And lo and behold, it was a run, and I think we got negative play on it. But let's come to our next caller. Next caller is Killer Cam. What up, Cam?
Man, for one thing, I'm going to get straight to it. For one thing, I'm sorry, man, but Bateman is not number 1 receiver. If the ball is not perfect, he's not catching it. If the ball is contested, he's not catching it. The ball has to be 100% perfect, and it has to be wide open for him to have a chance to catch the ball. That's one thing. And for 2, 77 is not it, man. Against good D lines, he will get dominated. And number 2, why is our $70 million safety on the bench? And number 3, why is our $100 million linebacker ghost? And number 4, why is our second-string pass rusher a healthy scratch? He was a second-round pick, and he was a healthy scratch.
Mm-hmm. You know that's a sensitive subject with me. You know that's a sensitive subject because anytime I think about the defects or the discipline or the lack of production from David Ojabo, you know where my mind go. My mind goes straight to a number 1 receiver that we could have.
Hey, but Ojabo is a nice guy though, right?
Yeah.
He's a nice guy.
He's a nice guy, yeah.
But yeah, so how Stephon John likes it. Like he wants 0, like he wants fucking like a toy soldiers. You know what I'm saying? Like he wants $0 on his team. You know why? Because they scare him.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
He feel like he can control them.
And all these picks, man. All these wasted picks, like Tez Walker, Adisa Isaac, like all these 3rd and 4th round picks that we hoard for no reason are just like we need to go trade for someone, man. Like I don't know how I'm so frustrated I can barely like put it into words, man. But we need to go get somebody, man. This is just ridiculous, man.
I agree. I agree 100%.
I wish I'm tired of him, man. For every 1 good game he has 5 bad games. But yeah, he gets every excuse in the book. And I'm just tired of it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. 100% agree.
I just don't know what to do, man. Like
we always have a letdown game versus a team that we should beat.
And Zach Orr, man, I agree, man. Zach Orr seems like he is over his head, man.
Yeah, what is Dean Pease doing? Is he consulting? Is Zach Orr listening or what?
He's consulting, but he's not doing it good. But even he shouldn't even be here, man, because his defense weren't that good anyways.
Okay, let me play devil's advocate for a second. Let me play devil's advocate for a second. I don't necessarily believe this, but Zach Orr did put us in position to make 4 or 5 interceptions, and we didn't. So can we blame Zach Orr for that? That's that question for you and for Chad. Zach Orr did put the defense in position to make at least 3 or 4 interceptions, and in my eyes, 5. Can we blame Zach Orr for that?
No. Yeah, but and those like trick plays, those are a classic Ravens zig plays. You know what I'm saying? We zig whatever phrase that. And even with Eddie Jackson, Justin Simmons was right there, but we zig.
Yep.
Eddie Jackson was cheaper, so went with Eddie Jackson. And as a Bama fan, it hurts to say, but he is washed.
Yep.
And
Justin Simmons having a great season.
He is a Brooklyn Nets Kevin Garnett, man. He is just washed. And it hurts me to say it, man, but it's true, man. He is done. But he was cheaper, so we went with him. And we are paying for it dearly.
Yep, 100%. Especially with him not playing well and Marcus playing like crap, we struggling.
$30 million. $70 million they got benched. $70 million. The defense has over 65% of the cap. Just ridiculous.
And I think we got another year with him too. I think.
And I expect trades, man. So I expect the number to go up. You know what I'm saying? So I expect it to be around 70% of the cap after the trade deadline. So they need to start producing, man.
Got it. Hey, we trade deadline. Is it this week or next week?
I think it's maybe next week.
Chat, when the trade deadline? This week or next week? Chat will let me know. That you got anything else for me, Cam? You got about 35 seconds.
Thank you for your time, Coach.
Oh, okay. Appreciate you, Cam. That's Cam right there. Cam won our first quarter trivia today. He got 500 points and he got 250 for calling in. So let me make sure I put that name down. I kind of got off task for a minute. We got 2 callers left. Rave, you hot, baby? What's good?
Oh my God, Coach! Listen, man, why? This, you motherfuckers told me, Rashad Bateman, he just needs the opportunity. He's open. He knows how to get separation. He got the opportunity. The sun. The sun. Oh, let me guess. All y'all lost your powers. Yes, I know it. The sun's Eve. Y'all can't catch. Y'all can't throw. You can't do anything. You can't block. I swear to God, Zach Orr, you're done, my boy. You're done, my boy. Zach Orr, you're done, my boy. He lost on a 1-6 Browns. 1-6 Browns, okay? Why? The question here, the big number word here for everybody. The word is called why. Everybody keeps saying why. You know why? Because why we can't give Lamar a wide receiver? So we can keep this from happening. Why we cannot get the qualified offensive lineman? Why is $70 million? I swear to God, let me tell you something, bro. Rave Kingdom, Rave Kingdom is so pissed off right now because I've been voted in. Coach, I did not get me a call-in show for 3 weeks, all right?
2 weeks.
I'm a little starved up a little bit. So listen, Baltimore Ravens, garbage. I'm not here, Coach.
Hey, and that's Rave. That's Rave. I appreciate you, McDowell. I knew that was coming because I knew that was coming. I knew it. I knew that was coming. Hey, we got one more caller left. Hey, but it's good to get it out, man. Get it out. It's good to get it out. I know when I get it out, it feels better. I know when I get it out, it feels better. It's good to get it out. Let's see where we at on the likes before I go to the last caller. All right, my man, Ravenville. Ravenville, you the last one. You the last one up today. What's good, my boy?
What's up, Coach?
Okay, hold on, let me turn you back up because I had to turn the volume down. All right, there you go.
All right, what's up, Coach?
I'm good.
I just ask me a quick question. Isn't John Harbaugh a special teams coach?
He was a special teams coach with the Eagles under Andy Reid.
Well, why is our special teams so trash? I mean, he ought to be good at something. He's not even good at that. I don't get it. And our discipline, like Yolanda was saying, and lunch break holiday, like our discipline is horrible. Like we get like what? We averaging at least 4 or 5 penalties every game. Like why we can't get it together? I don't understand.
And they be crucial penalties. They be third down penalties too. Like Lamar had like a 28-yard run. We got a penalty. Even though I think that wasn't holding on Linderbaum. I think it was crap, but still.
But the point I'm trying to make, we had the same type of and I'm not even blaming just Fale, whatever, the brick feet. I'm not just blaming him. The whole offensive line been getting penalties. Like it's been him, it's been Rosengarten, Ronnie done had penalties, the center done had penalties, McCarry. Like it's not just one person. They need to get that shit together.
Agreed.
And also, I done seen the Cleveland sighting this week. Put him in the game. Let him play. We all want to see him play.
He got to prove a point.
Come on, man.
John got to prove a point.
What point? The point is to get Lamar killed? That's the point? Is that what the point is?
Keep staying locked in.
Why he can't just stay in the game? Let him have one game. If he show out, let him stay. If he don't do good, then get him back up out of there.
I don't know what being Cleveland must have pissed in somebody's shake or something.
Or slept with somebody's wife.
I don't know. Look, have you seen Ben? I don't think he did that. I don't think he did that.
This is my last thing. What is going on with our defense? The corners is they guarding, but they not knocking the ball down. They not getting their head around. They holding. Eddie done got burnt like 2 or 3 times this game. But they can't catch the ball when they in position to even get it. I don't know where Marcus is. Like everybody been talking about, $70 million man. He's sitting on the bench. I need to be sitting on the bench collecting $70 million.
Shoot.
I can do that.
Exactly.
I can handle that. I can sit on the bench with all my Ravens gear.
For $4 million. I sit on there for $4 million and hold a headset and listen to the play calls and tell you what you did wrong when you was out there. I can do that.
Hey, Coach, I can handle that job. I promise you.
Yeah, but I think it's like I'm to the point with the defense is I think it starts at the top, and not necessarily Harbaugh, even though everything falls on him because he's the head coach. But I think something is off with Orr at the play call. I don't know if the players trust him. Do they trust him as a DC? They trusted him as a linebacker coach, but we have too much miscommunication, and then for them to come out, in post game and actively like they ain't no miscommunication. Ain't no miscommunication. Ain't no, like, bro, did nobody really asked y'all that yet? We was going to ask you that. For y'all to come out and start saying that, I'm starting to think, yeah, it's a disconnect between the DC and the players. Like they ain't trusting the calls. They think something else should be called. They don't like, they probably accustomed to the way Mike called it, and he ain't calling the way Mike called it. It's a disconnect somewhere, and it's showing on the field because we got almost the same players. And we look nothing like last year.
And okay, this is my last point right here. Okay, so Kansas City got D-Hop, okay?
Mm-hmm.
We know Kansas City got D-Hop. They got him for a 5th round. That's right up our alley. We don't want to spend no draft picks. Come on,
we got about 3 of them.
Why we couldn't get? You hear me? Why can we not get an older wide receiver that's still good? We could even trade it for Mike Evans, who's injured now. I'm not saying he's the best wide receiver in the world, but he can go and go get a ball.
Yep.
And get open.
Yep. But as long as they in the hunt, they're not gonna give up on Mike. But I get where you're coming from.
All I'm saying is, Coach, there were plenty of wide receivers that we could have. Okay, even the Adams thing. Okay, well we don't want to pay that money. Okay, I get that. Okay, anybody else that we could have got, we should have went ahead and tried to get. We still got we got one more week before the trade deadline. Come on, let's make a move. We most definitely need. We need two moves. We need a safety and we need a wide receiver.
Let me hit you with this one. Go get Adams. They lost again. Go get Adams. Right, he can be traded twice. He already restructured the
I
deal.
didn't know they could be traded in the same year, but come on. Hey,
I don't know that either.
I called for CD. Hey, what you need? I got Bateman and whatever else you want off the team besides Lamar and
Derrick Henry.
That's what I would say. For real. what we need to do to make it happen?
Send them Falele. Send them Bateman, Falele, and somebody else.
Falele, Bateman, and somebody else. There you go. Get the motherfuckers up out of here. You're not gonna play them no way.
Yep. And we'll slide Ben Cleveland right in that spot.
Thank you.
Yep.
Let's just make a move. Let's make it happen. That's all I got for you, Coach. I just had to get a couple of things off, but yeah,
I appreciate
you, Coach. You have a great show.
Most definitely. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my Sunday afternoon. They ain't gonna stress me out. They not gonna stress me out. Let me write Ravensville's name down there so I can get him his points afterwards. So that's kind of the end of those are the calls, and the phone lines closed at 6:15. That's why, if anybody tried to pop in afterwards, we lock it at 6:15. We kind of do 45 minutes because if not, we'll be here all night, and we ain't trying to be here all night. But I appreciate everybody that called in. I got your name down. I'll add your points here on the back end. You got to get 3,000 points to be on the wheel. We're going to do the wheel Friday. You can check your points by doing exclamation points. And we lost, man. We'll get some all 22 ASAP. As soon as I get it, I'll get it to y'all. I don't even know what I want to focus on, honestly. I have no clue what I want to focus on other than maybe the secondary and kind of see how Jameis threw for 334. Which that probably is what I'm going to focus on. See how we gave up 334 yards to Jameis Winston. Now this ain't 33 touchdowns, 30 interceptions, Jameis Winston. This is LASIK surgery, Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston that threw all them touchdowns and interceptions couldn't see. This is Jameis Winston that had eye surgery. So, not making an excuse. I was trying to be funny, but it wasn't even funny now that I said it to myself anymore. But I appreciate y'all, man, for coming out. We'll have the roundup tomorrow at 9 p.m. We'll get everybody together and see how we feel and see if we feel any better or worse about what we watched. And we'll go from there, man. Thank you, guys. Enjoy the rest of y'all Sunday. Hit the like button if you have not. What are we on the like goals? We hit on the like goal before we get out of here? Oh, yeah, we hit 175. Hold on. Don't leave just yet. 175. You can check your points by doing exclamation point points. Already given. One more thing. Let me see. I don't know if we got any. But I'm going to check it. I don't know if we got any or not. I don't think we got anything there. Let me see. End credits. Roll them. Let's see if we got anything. We did not get it. We got a new subscription from my man Taylor and Young Celebrity. So thank you too for the subscriptions. I appreciate that. And a donation from Donovan. Donovan started the show with a donation. So I appreciate you guys, man. And lastly, last thing before we get out of here, where my mouse at? Lastly, before we get out of here, where's my mouse? Don't forget, hey, go show love to our intro video. Go show love to my man Dulu on the intro video, and that's how we gonna end this stream with our intro video. So I appreciate y'all, man. Much love, peace and love. It say starting soon, but I'm gonna find an ending soon one.
Okay, I'm locked in. Every single day I be locked in. Focused all the way, man, I'm locked in. play, let's play, let's play, let's play. Okay, 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 okay. Let's play, let's play, let's play, let's play, let's play, let's play. I say, ain't nothing but my grind on my mind. See, we started with nothing, then we climb, then we climb, then we gonna keep bucking till we finally shine. Indeed, I keep them ducking, baby, time after time. I say, ain't nothing but my grind on my mind. See, we started with nothing, then we climb, then we climb, then we gonna keep bucking till we finally shine. Indeed, I keep them ducking, baby, time after time. I said it's getting hotter out that flame I came. They try to stop me, straight up block me through that pain I've gained. A newer way, pursue my rays. Look, I don't cry no more. I just load up my mind and let my grind go show. Cause I'm locked in every single day. I be locked in, focused all the way, man. I'm locked